Good morning, children. Today I am here with you with a new lesson, the worthy successor. The lesson number 5. Now, children, there are some qualities of the worthy pupil. Okay? Now, let us see what are the qualities. The person has to be sincere, earnest, admirable, excellent, and superb. So, these are the worthy qualities of the person. So, let us see the lesson. High up in the hill of Assam was a famous temple. The priest of this temple was greatly respected. So in a picture you can see there is a temple and a priest. Okay. Now this temple is situated in the hill of Assam. In the hill of Assam. Okay. Now as the days went, what happened? The priest grew older. Now priest started looking out for a successor. Successor means who can take the place of the priest, who can take care of a temple, okay, who could take the charge, that means who can take the responsibility of the temple after him. But he could not find a single person suitable for this position. So he started thinking, when will he get, or when will his search will be completed to get a suitable successor for the temple. So the day came when the old priest was on his deathbed. That means he was about to die. He was quite ill. Okay. So he called a caretaker. Here you can see in a picture, who was taking care of the temple. And what was the name of a caretaker? Gopan. So what the priest told the Gopan? That after his death, he has to find out a proper person. He has to choose a proper person. That person should not only a human person, okay, but also he has to take a good care of a temple. And saying this, what happened? The holy man breathed his last. So in the evening, oh, our beloved priest is no more. Okay, they need for a few new priests in urgent. Now the Gopan started thinking that our beloved priest is no more. So I have to search for a priest in a urgency. So what he did? He started calling all the hopeful man. Now for a priest, the person must know the Shloka, Sanskrit, everything. He should know how to perform the pujas. So he started calling all the hopeful man to attend for an interview so that he can appoint a priest for the temple. Now the day of the interview has arrived. Now Gopan was standing at the topmost point of the hill, and from there he can observe all the people, those who are coming for an interview. Okay, where the temple was located, that is on the topmost point. Okay. What he started thinking? He saw a large number of young men who was making the steep of the dangerous climb. Now Gopan was really confused. For what? That how he will choose the test of their knowledge. Okay. So what he decided? He had decided to test their knowledge from the holy book. And he was sure that he will find one of the definitely person who will become a proper priest for the temple. Okay. So by the time the young man reached the temple, they were all tired. Exhausted means tired. So what the Gopan did? Gopan provided him all of them. Gopan provided them food and water. Yes, children, when you are tired, you also drink food and water. Yes. So Gopan has given them, you can see in a picture, all the food items and water was being provided by the Gopan. Okay. Then they were asked to recite the verses, that means all the Sanskrit shlokas and everything. The Gopan has asked them, and they were asked to read the scared text, that is the Ramayana and a Mahabharata. Now each one was better than other. Now it was quite surprising for the Gopan, because everyone was perfect, and whom to choose? He was really in a confusion. Then just a time, a young man has arrived. He can walk limp, means he was He was walking with a very difficulties. Okay, he reached to the temple courtyard, and what he saw, what the Gopan has seen, the Gopan has seen that the man was badly hurted. His entire clothes were torn, okay, from a several places. So Gopan asked to him, what happened to you? Why you came late for an interview? Look at your feet, they are badly hurt. Please sir, don't worry about me. Yes, it was my dearest wish to be a temple priest here, but I know I am very late for the interview. So what the young man replied to the Gopan, so don't worry about me. I know I was there on the way for the interview, but I know that I was late. I am late. Okay. But the Gopan started asking him, what happened? Why you are late? Who has attacked you? Did you follow the same route that others have followed? Indeed, the young man has replied, yes, he has followed the same route that the others had followed. But while he was on the route, what he found? He found that the mountain paths were full of thorny bushes or soft stones. So he decided to clear it. Now people can come. Why the young man has cleared the road? So that the people who are coming toward the temple will not get hurt on the way. So that was the reason why this young man was late. Okay children? So Gopal was filled with a wonder. He was thinking, he was filled with a happiness that his God, his wise one word came back to him. So make sure that only, what was the wise word? The priest has told before the death that you have to be sure that whomever you choose as a priest has to be a human, as a person, should have a human quality. Okay? So now the Gopan has got the right person. So what he decided? What he said? Son, seeing you, I know that my wise priest was talking about you. So what the Gopan has replied to the young man, that you are the right candidate about whom the priest was talking about. So you are going to be a new priest for the temple. Now the other people who have already been there, they were almost angry. Okay, so they started shouting at the Gopan by saying, what do you mean? Why you have chosen the young man as he was late? So the Gopan has told the entire incident, and how while climbing up the mountain, the dangerous part. So what the man has did, he has cleared away the part, he has cleared the stubbles, the stones and everything, so that it will be easy for the visitor who come to pray to the temple. So as a result, the young man got a chance to be selected as a priest. So everyone was agree with that, yes, and hence the young one was appointed as a new priest for the temple. Okay, and that day the priest came and he said that, but the Gopan said to the priest that, thank you, wise one, I would never have been better if not for your word for wisdom. All these fine young men would have been perfect priests. But only one, a truly good human person, could have been your worthy successor. So you might have understood the lesson, children, very well. Now let us do the grammar part. So before I move to a grammar part, let us solve the true and false. The old priest looked for a successor who could take charge of the temple, but could not find a single person. True. The old priest was not concerned about who would take charge of a temple after him. False. The need for a new priest became urgent because the old priest died. True. When the caretaker referred to the wise one, he meant good. False. The young man who came late for an interview was a simple and humble man. True. Okay? Now, children, I will explain to you the simple past tense in an affirmative and a negative form. Now, you have learned about the simple past tense. Finish event in the past with no connection to the present. Many people came for the interview yesterday. Came for. Okay? It is a simple past tense. Past habitual actions. The priests lived in the temple for many years, events that were true for the some time in the past. So let us see here, children. The affirmative sentence, it may be in a positive and in a negative. The sentence is in a positive form, we have to change it into a negative form. Okay? I knew the answer. So in a negative form, I did not know the answer. Her mother worked in a bank. Her mother did not work in a bank. So here we have to complete the sentence using a simple past tense of the word in the bracket. So not see. I did not see you in a school yesterday. Were you sick? Sorry, I did not do my homework. I had no time. I heard that song last year. She broke the handle of the jug yesterday. Geeta did not understand a word of what the lady spoke. Okay? So these are the pair of words that are commonly confused. Study their meaning and use them to complete the sentence. Accept, accept. Agree to receive or do or not including. It is cool and quiet everywhere except in the kitchen. She had gone to Patna to accept an award for her latest novel. Diary or dairy. Okay, don't forget to enter the date of the meaning in your diary. You will find yogurt in the dairy section. Weather is a temperature, and weather is expressing a doubt between a two possibilities. Weather, temperature, rain, etc. Weather expressing a doubt between a two possibilities. I wasn't sure whether you did like it. The weather in the mountain can change very quickly, so take suitable clothing. Quiet. Use when you are not certain about something. Quiet, not noisy. I did not quite catch what he said. She spoke in a quiet voice so as not to wake him. Loose, be unable to find. Loose, unfastened, set free. There were some loose wires hanging out of the wall. At least 600 people will lose their job in the factory close. Now the spelling here you have to use or, you are, I are. The first one I have done for you children. First, bird, girl, bird, blur, curry, visitor, forgot, motor, work, shirt, third. Okay children, you might have understood the lessons and the grammar part very well. Thank you very much.